Hello, Collective, and welcome to Tarot with Candy. I'm Candy Kelly, and I'm just about to sit down and do another tarot read. I'd like it very much if you would join me. Let's see what's in the energy for tonight. I'm just going to give these cards one good shuffle, and then we'll get started. Let's see what is something here that you need to see or know. Oh, first card out is the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and it kind of just flipped out there. So this is basically someone who's trying to cast illusions, trying to confuse, trying to use persuasion or whatever they can. And since it is cups, it could be emotional as well. They may be trying to cast illusion over your emotions, okay? But it's in the reverse, which means they cannot do it. But that is what they want to do, right? Okay, what is in the problem position for the Seven of Cups? Oh, it's the Death. Something is over here. Or since it's in the reverse, the Death in the reverse, this person is trying to cast an illusion because they don't want something to end. Okay, that's evident here. All right, they don't want something to be over because it's the Death in the reverse. So what they're currently doing here with their actions is to try to prevent this, because this is the problem. Okay, so this, all of this that's they're trying to do, which they cannot do because it's being seen, it's in the reverse, which means they can't, is because they don't want to stop an ending, and they're off balance with the Temperance in the reverse. They're reaping what they've sown with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So the time and energy that they put into something did not pay off. And they're trying to stop an ending because of it. They're stuck in a drama with the Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this person is stuck in a drama of their own making, if you will. Okay, and so since they don't want something to end. Let's see what's down in the subconscious. Subconscious, Spirit, and thank you. They're unhappy with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Someone here is so unhappy because of this money here, because there's money here, there's some type of generational wealth, some type of abundance, some type of, they don't want something to end because of money and because they're unhappy. Yeah, they want to come out of the cold with the Five of Pentacles in a reverse. They're taking some type of financial loss and they want to come out of the cold. But they're reaping what they've sown. Again, this is the actions that they've taken. And somebody here is being celebrated after putting in the hard work or fighting the good fight. And now they're in the upright and being celebrated. Okay. Now, who's reading this Spirit? What was in the recent past? And thank you. An Empress energy. So we have Divine Feminine who's back again. This will be the third reading. She shows up. It's all about you, though, isn't it? So that's who was in the recent past. And somebody's trying to do something unjust or unfair to this Divine Feminine Empress energy. Yeah, they wouldn't give up, or that's your strength, Divine Feminine. You and your Empress energy, no one can make you give up. Okay? You're fighting the good fight, right? And there's a King of Cups here as well. He's back again. This is the third reading. So we know this is the couple. And somebody's trying to cast some type of illusion around it. And they don't want it to be a happy home. Or they're unhappy. They want to do something unjust here. Okay. What's the action and intention this person's planning? Oh, yeah. It's a gold digger. We have a Nine of Pentacles in a reverse. So we have a karmic feminine energy here who can't take care of themselves. They want to cast some type of illusion so that they can hold on to money. They're very unhappy. There's something that, compared to you, we did see the Six of Wands, so there's some type of celebration around you. Maybe it's what you're doing for work. It could be in a relationship, no doubt. This person has no plans. The Two of Pentacles, with the Two of Wands in a reverse, they didn't make good plans. Someone here is happy, though. And there's a group involved. And somebody's ships is coming in. This person is happy too. Okay? They're happy. right? They did do the work, and someone here did not. Okay? Let's go ahead and get all these cards out so we can clarify what we have here. In the near future, there's a Queen of Swords in the reverse, so we have a controlling, manipulative, cunning, cruel with their words, feminine energy, real bitter. Okay? That's in the near future. But somebody is protected against this person. Somebody's going to stand their ground against this feminine energy, because they are waiting for their ships to come in with the Three of Wands. But this person wants to hold you back. But they're going to have to let go, because it's a Four of Pentacles in the reverse. They're going to have to let go. And it's bad news because of it. It's bad news for them because they're going to have to let go. Because you're going to stand your ground. Okay? That's in the near future. What is the lens this person's looking through? Page of Swords. There's some type of information that's about here. Someone's learned something new. Some type of communication about someone having no plans, or someone's plans not working out. And there's love here, though. There's some type of love here from Spirit, the Ace of Cups. But somebody wants to do something unjust because of it. It's a Queen of Wands in the reverse, okay? So now you have two feminine energies that's in the reverse that appear to be going against this Divine Feminine Empress energy here, okay? So this is a quintessential Queen, Witch of the deck, right? Okay, so this is a Queen of Wands. This is a real jealous type of individual, probably very arrogant, pushy, bossy, demanding, all of that. Okay, so you have that type of feminine energy, and then you have a critical feminine energy who likes to criticize. And out of those two, one of them are a gold digger. One of them don't want to do the work, and I bet you it's the Queen of Wands in the reverse. But let's see. What's in the environment, Spirit? What's in the environment with these people here? Somebody's stuck in a drama. The King of Wands in the reverse. So this is a couple. You have a Queen of Wands in a reverse and a King of Wands in a reverse. And these people are stuck in a drama, okay, of their own making. There is also another feminine energy around them. We saw the Three of Cups. It's a group. It's a group. There's some type of truth that's going to come out in this reading with the Ace of Swords about these people. And someone here being happy, or something being seen with the Sun card. And there's judgment. Okay, so these people are reaping what they've sown. We saw that. Judgment is here. They're going to have to atone an answer for it. And you have a spark here, or this is the blessing with the Ace of Wands. This is for the Divine Feminine Empress energy, okay? And these people are going to have to atone. There's some truth around that, okay? Hopes and fears. What's in the hopes and fears, Spirit? And thank you. Yeah. They're obsessed. And they want to win at all costs, this group. They will not stop. Okay? So this is who you have around you, Divine Feminine. We have at least two feminine energies who are against you. We have one, King of Wands in the reverse. So he's probably coupled up with the Queen of Wands. It could be a couple. And they have another feminine energy, okay? And they're upset. They're mad. They don't want something to end. And they want to win at all costs, okay? So that's where they're at, okay? Let's go ahead and get these cards out and find out who we're dealing with. What is the outcome, Spirit, to this? What is the outcome here? Yes, what is the outcome? Thank you. Yeah, they just don't have plans. And they're out of control. With the Chariot in the reverse, they're not moving forward. They did make good plans. They don't have control. Okay? That's going to be the outcome for this couple. And this karmic feminine energy, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. They're going to have to let go. We have the Death card here. That's the problem. They don't want something to end. But guess what? It's the Four of Pentacles. They're going to have to let go. Because somebody wants to be happy here with this Empress energy, or Divine Feminine Empress energy wants to be happy. And that's the truth. Okay? She's play her cards right. She's waiting for her shifts to come in, and she wants to be happy. So this reading here is about this right here. Okay, somebody wants to hold on, but they're going to have to let go because they didn't want someone to get a long-term offer or commitment, or they're not getting it. And the Ace of Wands, the spark, the good luck, the blessing is here for a divine feminine Empress energy. And there's good news here traveling fast about that. And it's with the King of Pentacles. He's back too. So we're basically reading the same read. Okay, basically, I'm not going to say that, but it's the same type of characters here. Okay, it's a totally different reading, no doubt, but it's the same type of characters in this game. Okay? And you have the High Priestess in the reverse. So these people are just up to no good here with the Devil and the Five of Swords. This is really bad energy here. This is not something you want to be in. And they seem like they want to double down on it. Like they don't want to let it go. Or something like that. So, but let's go ahead and get into clarifying. I'm going to use the Oracle Radiant Sun. I haven't really used this since I got it. I wanted to study up on it a little bit so I could get a little better handle on what the cards would mean so far as me clarifying. So I'm just going to ask on Spirit to help me with that right now. Spirit, can you help me clarify with this deck, the Radiant Sun? Oracle of the Radiant Sun. What is the Seven of Cups in the reverse? Somebody is not able to cast an illusion. Caution. Okay, they're not able to cast an illusion because they need to use caution right now. Flattery. They're trying to flatter, but they need to use caution and use their intuition, or somebody here is using their intuition. They might want to discriminate. There could be some type of reason why these people are against you. It could be your culture, your religion. There's discrimination here. Yeah. They lack originality, this person does. They have no originality, and they're trying to isolate someone. Okay? That's what they're trying to do with the Seven of Cups. But they can't do it because there's some type of caution here, and somebody is using their intuition, and this is not going to work. They don't want something to be over with the Death card in the reverse. What is this, Spirit? What's the Death card in the reverse? Can you help us with that, Spirit? And thank you. Fortune. Yeah. They don't want it to end because of the money. They're not getting it. We saw the Ten of Pentacles as well. This has to do with money. Okay? It could seem like it could be because of a partnership or even a business at this point, because I haven't seen a lot of cups except for the Ace of Cups, so we know there's a strong love attraction. For some of you it will be, and for others the only other cups we have are the Seven of Cups, which is just illusion, so there's really no emotions in that. Okay, so it could be business. Okay, so let's go on. But down in the subconscious, somebody is so unhappy here with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, or they want to create some type of unhappiness, or to create some unhappiness, because we also saw the Justice card in the reverse, so they want to create some type of injustice to affect your happiness, or they're unhappy. Okay, but either way, we're going to clarify this Ten of Cups in the reverse, Spirit. What is that? Authority. Yeah, they're losing their authority. This person can't stand their ground because you're protected. Someone here is very detached from the situation. Something is exalted here. Divine feminine. You know, we also saw the Six of Wands. Whatever you're doing, it's the right moves you're making. And, you know, again, you're fighting the good fight. And you're walking in faith. Pretty much. Okay? And you're using your intuition. And you do have endurance. Okay? They're not going to be able to knock you off your game. And they're taking a risk. But this is a risk to the reverse, just like the caution card. They cannot do it. Someone won't take a risk. And there's no harmony here. It's a Ten of Cups in the reverse. There's no happiness here. We have a Divine Feminine Empress in the reverse. Empress in the recent past. We have a Divine Feminine who's abundant. Yeah. They're discriminating against you for for some reason here. A group could have used discrimination. Yeah, they wanted to dominate you by using discrimination maybe, but you're too strong and you do use your intuition, Empress energy, and you are exalted, okay? You use your gifts that Spirit gives you, and you're exalted with that. And you have a lot of endurance, they just ain't gonna be able to do it. As an action or an intention, we have a gold digger, a 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is just out for themselves and out for what they can get. Can you clarify this 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, please? Revenge. They can't get revenge. Okay, so whatever it is they're trying to do, trying to use excitement. There's no harmony here, though. There's no happiness. There's somebody here with a very strong endurance. I believe it's you, Divine Feminine. You have endurance against this group. And there's no friendship here. They don't have real friends around them. And there's resources again. It's the money they want. It's the money. In the near future, you have a Queen of Swords in the reverse. So this is a calculating, critical person. They like to demean and put people down. They like to use words to break you down. And they're losing their power because it's power in the reverse. And that's why they're so upset. They have no authority and they're losing their power. This has got them so upset. There's no enterprise here. There's no business here. If there is a business, it's failing, okay? Because it's the enterprise in the reverse, okay? There's some type of decision that needs to be made here. This person probably wants to affect that. There's some type of submission here. Somebody is submitting to this decision they've made. They want somebody to submit or not to submit. Someone here is not submitting because it's in the reverse. They're not submitting to some type of decision around a business that's failing. Somebody is in their ego about all of the situation. This Queen of Swords could be in her ego about the whole thing. And there's some type of excitement here. They may be trying to use excitement to get their way, to gain power, to create some type of interest here, because it's enterprise again in the reverse, okay? We have a Page of Swords here, so somebody has learned some type of new information. Okay, that's the lens they're looking through. There's some new information. Spirit, what is this? Thank you. About somebody not having abundance. About somebody not being appreciative or not having a cornucopia, of not having an abundance, okay? There's some type of substantial loss here, and somebody is achieving. There's achievement. And there's something about convention or doing things a certain way that's bringing riches, okay? That's what's going on here. And it's because that person is independent, okay? And this person is not achieving. They are not gaining, okay? But they see it. The information that they've come about to this couple or to this Queen of Swords is about you, Divine Feminine energy, Empress energy, that you are gaining, and they see it and they know it because somebody's communicating it. Either they watching it or they know somebody who know you, okay? But in the environment, they're stuck in a drama. This King of Wands doesn't want to let something go as well. He keeps going in circles with the Six of Swords in the reverse. They're just going over the same thing again and again. There's no improvement here because they're bluffing. There's a lie here. Something's fake that keeps them stuck in the drama and they can't move forward. There's some type of affair. Somebody doesn't want to have an affair with this person because they're in control. They don't want to have an affair. And someone here is eccentric, or they're trying to say you're different, weird, discriminating against you, Divine Feminine Empress energy. And they have no empathy, but that's the King of Wands. Because, again, this would be your egomaniac, okay? I'm not a doctor and I can't diagnose anyone, but that's usually what that stands for, the King of Wands in the reverse, okay? And he's clearly in his ego, and there is no harmony, okay? None. And they don't want that to be public. Okay, they don't want anyone to know about that struggle. But they're stuck. They're stuck in the drama because of some kind of lie here with this black card. Now, you have a devil. This person is in the worst energy ever, and they want to fight. This whole group, they do. They want to come against you, Divine Feminine. They're using everything they can throw at you, and at least one of these feminine energies wants some type of revenge on you, but they're not able to do it. Okay? But they won't stop with the Five of Swords. They want to keep making problems for you, unfortunately. Spirit, what is this devil and the Five of Swords? What is this? Why are they in this energy? Enthusiasm. Because there's no enthusiasm, or someone is not enthusiastic about them. They want harmony. This person wants harmony. They're not enthusiastic with them. They can't acquire things with acquisitions in the reverse, okay? Nothing's coming of this. There's order here, control, and harmony. All right? That's why they're not able to win at all costs, but they want to. Somebody doesn't want them to be devoted, though. Whatever your devotion is, Divine Feminine, they don't want it. They don't want to see you thrive either with the Enterprise in the reverse. They want you to take a loss. And they don't want someone to be enthusiastic about you or whatever it is you got going on. The outcome is the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Chariot in the reverse. This person is out of control and they did not make good plans, okay? That is the outcome because they're taking a loss here. What is the Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, status. They're losing their status. Status in the reverse. Okay? And that's driving them freaking crazy. They lack originality here. There's no originality around them. They may be trying to use flattery. It's not working. They want someone to be charitable with them. They don't want to see. This is charity in the reverse. They're not getting something. Again, it goes back to this Four of Pentacles. This money, they have to let it go. They're not getting the charity. Someone is defending themselves. Okay? Because this group and this person, they lack originality. And this person's just not interested. They want them to negotiate with them. They could want them to negotiate with you. This person is very impulsive. And they're trying to isolate that individual. Or they're trying to isolate you by using discrimination and saying you're different, weird, eccentric. Okay, but they lack reality. They lack originality, not you, in actuality. Okay. So it looks like you have a group of people here, honey, that's against you. I didn't really see anything else come out. I mean, I think we saw the King of Pentacles in the past, so it could be over someone who cares for sudden wealth here again. This has to do with money. It has to do with money. All of this couple and this karmic feminine energy is coming for you because of money. They want to use some type of illusion, cast doubt. They want someone to see you in a different light. But they're having trouble doing that because they have to use caution around this person. But it is for money. A mature woman could be involved. She could be the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Wands that we saw, but there is a mature woman here involved. They could be in poverty. Again, they want this money. They're taking a loss with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? That's why they want to win at all costs. Out of that, somebody could be in bad health here. It could be a mature man, so again, a couple, okay? This couple wants the money. It could be in bad health, but one of them could be. And they spend a lot of time. There's something about this house and your occupation. So what you're doing for money and where you stay. Your stability is what they're trying to hit you with. Okay? That's what they're trying to hit you. Again, this money, they want it. We have a death in the reverse and a fortune in the reverse. So somebody's not getting it. They're trying to stop an ending here. Trap themselves though. Imprisonment. Yeah, somebody's stuck in a drama. They're trap themselves because your pathway is clear, or somebody's making a choice and it looks like they're choosing you. There's some type of information on a distant horizon that's coming from this karmic male, which is our King of Wands, okay? He's in the environment, yeah. This is our King of Wands in a reverse, okay? This is your egomaniac. This is not the nice guy, okay? Yeah, again, your job, your home. It's a mature man involved, and there she is, okay? There's your karmic male and your karmic feminine energy, and there's her match, okay? So, down in the subconscious, we have Ten of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's losing their authority here, okay? They can't say or sway over someone's happiness. They're putting a lot of work in, or some type of toil and labor is going on here about someone having a gift, you divine feminine, and you're looked at with high honors as well. And they're so concerned about what you're going to get and your house. Again, your stability, they're all over it. All right, in the recent past, we have a Empress energy who's very abundant. You create, you have the fortune, but they did try to use discrimination here against you, okay? They tried to block you out or say you wasn't who you said you was, or you didn't have what you said you had. Yeah, the community, okay? These people. There's some type of message going on, or back and forth. And they, you know, they're thinking, or you're in their thoughts, okay? Whatever message they're sending that they receive, it's about you. They're thinking about you, okay? The community, again, it's a group. The couple and the karmic feminine energy here. Well, they're all karmics, but you know what I'm trying to say. So, we have a Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, who wants to get revenge. This person is taking a loss. They're in poverty. That's what's going on here. The money ain't there no more. Might have something to do with your occupation or theirs. This mature man is involved as well, but we already know that. There's some type of adjudication going on here, or people are judging of public opinion even. It could be something legal as well, but or it could have something to do with their job. They could be losing a job. But there's some type of loss with the poverty here, and this person's not going to be able to get revenge. That's what they want. In the recent, in the near future, you have a Queen of Swords in the reverse, and power in the reverse. So this person is losing their power, right? With their words, they don't sting as much because they're losing power. No one's paying attention to this anymore. This yakety yak about you, all right? Again, it could be on the job. It could have something to do with business here, occupation. Someone's pathway is clear, or someone's choosing you. People may have something to say about that. There's some type of judgment going on here by these people because someone's path is clear. Yeah, that's all they can think about. Again, so concerned what you're doing. Okay, so the lens this person is looking through is the fact that the new information that came out is that somebody's broke, okay? Somebody's struggling here. They don't have a cornucopia, okay? Or that's the lens this person that is broke is looking through. But that's some type of communication with the Page of Swords about that. Can you give us one for this, Spirit? What is this? This cornucopia in the reverse, this appreciation in the reverse. Somebody was expecting that to be the case when they learned that information. There's change here. It's going to create some type of change. Somebody's concerned about that because they learned the information. Yeah, the community again, they're concerned. And that's what they expected to happen. In the environment, you have a King of Wands in the reverse. And the Six of Swords in the reverse. This person is stuck in a drama, unfortunately. And there's some type of lie with the bluff card here. What is this, Spirit? Thank you. What is this? Thank you. Yeah, something's over. Again, we started this read with the death and the rebirth. This person wants to stop an ending, but it looks like something's over. It's not going to work. This lie is not holding up because you're a divine feminine. Okay? So whatever they tried to say about you, you're the official person, or somebody wants to make something official with you. And the community is here watching it, but it's over for them because the wealthy man wants you, divine feminine. King of Pentacles, he's re-emerging. This is wealthy man, and this is all about money. It's all about the money. These people want to win at all costs. Someone here does. It's a group. Either this is Queen of Swords in the reverse, or the Queen of Swords in the reverse with the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse, the couple. They're in the Five of Swords. They want somebody to not be enthusiastic about you, right? They want to squash the enthusiasm that you have or whatever you got going on. They want to squash that for you. They do want to win at all costs with the Five of Swords. And they are in the devil energy, so not good. Yeah, there he is. Your creepy male friend here. Yeah, him. Him and his girl. But that's what I was trying to tell you, right? Him and his match, which is her as well. The Queen of Swords, I would say, because his match would be the main family could be involved. We saw the community a lot of times. Again, somebody here is judging or passing judge on someone here. And that's all they can think about, or they talk about, they think about a lot when it comes to that. They do a lot of talking, and I can just see this Queen of Swords right now. She's probably the leader of the pack. And these other two have their own motive as to why they want to end something for you. They want the money too. There's somebody around you, honey, who's, you know, King of Pentacles. He's trying to make it happen, and he does make it happen. But these people got a problem with it because they don't want you to have it. Okay? The outcome is going to be the Chariot and the reverse, the two of Wands in the reverse. Somebody did not make good plans. They don't have control, or they're out of control, and their status is changing. They don't have status anymore because of this, because of a marriage here, because of a marriage. Yeah, there she is, Penja. Okay. So, it's this person who's taking a loss. And a mature male, again, it's a couple. Could be family, but you do know there's other people, there's a group. Somebody's a thief. They want to steal what you have. But there's some type of good information that's on the horizon with this energetic card here. And you're all they can think about of this situation. They think about it a lot. They spend a lot of time trying to maneuver you, okay, in some kind of way. That's what they want to do. So, who is this? Now we know. Bottom of this deck again, they want to hold on, but they're going to have to let go, okay? Yeah. They don't want you to get this long-term commitment, this long-term offer in reverse, but you got the spark once again. And there's good information traveling fast with the King of Pentacles, wealthy man. Okay? It's about the money, and they want it. All right. So that's that read. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and close this up so I can go home. So I can go downstairs and have my dinner. I made tacos tonight. Let me go on down here. I mean nachos, actually. Tacos, nacho, all the same. So, listen, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And I'll try to come back real soon and bring you another reading. And again, listen, I appreciate all the views on my videos, my last video. I appreciate all the likes, the new subscribers, and all your wonderful well wishes in the comments. Okay, so let's keep walking the good walk and fighting the good fight together. Okay, stay prayed up. Peace.